Okay, how does it look now?
Better.
Okay.
Now it looks like someone who did their hair. It's not a stylist, but they would put effort into it.
But I'm trying.
No, that's a good
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Asia Renee. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming, and if you're a returner, thank you so much for coming back. Today I am going to reinstall a closure wig from the TBL collection. This is my first closure wig ever that I'm installing, so stay tuned if you want to see how I did it. So here I have on my wig cap that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to show you guys the wig. I believe it's a 26-inch Burmese curly wig, if I'm not mistaken. I will put the details on the video. Like I said, this is a reinstall, so I have worn this wig previously. It was already customized by my stylist, so this is my first time actually reinstalling it. So first I'm just gonna put it on my head, line it up, make sure that my part aligns. And so I tried to reinstall this before, and the mistake I made was not making sure there weren't any little hairs attached to the lace, right? That would not allow it to melt. So here I'm just removing those hairs from the lace so that they don't, get in the way when I'm trying to glue it down. Now I'm gonna brush out my baby hairs. Like I said, this was already customized, so all I'm doing is brushing out the baby hairs that were already created to make sure that when I glue them down, they're not sticking to the wig. So I'm just brushing them out with my edge brush. Now I'm gonna go in with some heat protectant spray because I will be hot combing the lace to make it flat. So this wig has gone through a lot of heat, so I definitely want to make sure I protect it so I don't damage the curls or whatnot. Now I'm going to hot comb it. This is also to kind of give the hairline that natural look. As you can see, making it a little bit flatter in the front, making sure when I do install it, when I glue it down, that it looks nice and flawless. And I'm gonna go and look, y'all gonna see me fix these baby hairs like 10,000 times because it was so, I think the baby hairs is probably the hardest part of this install, right? Like, I don't really do hair like that, so being able to create symmetrical baby hairs was so freaking hard. Again, I'm going to keep hot combing it because you want the front to be as flat as possible. You want it to look as natural as possible, right? So I'm just going in with that. And now I'm going to spray some Ebin lace spray on my lace. I'm going to distribute it on different parts of my lace, making sure I get the whole part of the lace covered with the spray. And I'm just going to tap it in with my fingers so that it's able to melt. Now, I did let some get on my forehead, which, sometimes that can be an issue because then you get a whole bunch of buildup and glue on your forehead and it's hard to get off. I think on the right hand side, I put a little bit too much. So when it was melting, it looked a little bit more melted on the left side rather than the right. But you guys will see. Now, I'm using my edge brush, and don't mind my edge brush. This edge brush is real old, but it has held me down. As you can see, it's mad product on it. Don't look though. I'm using that to press the lace into my skin and melt it. And I'm going to use my elastic band and make it super duper duper tight so that we can leave it on for a little while. Make sure the lace gets melted. You can also use a blow dryer on the cool setting to expedite this process. But for some reason, my blow dryer does not have a cool setting. So I left the elastic band on for about 20 to 30 minutes, went about my business and came back. And here I'm spraying the hair because, first of all, this hair looks great both ways. With and without water, it looks good. It just depends on your preference. So right now I'm adding some water to it so you guys can see how it looks both ways. I'm going to make sure the curls are a little bit more defined. And usually I don't use a brush. Sometimes I do, but I mostly use my hands and just run it through the curls. Sometimes I'll scrunch it up to give it that more defined look. See these curls popping, okay? So now after my lace has melted for a little while, I am taking the band off. And as you'll see, one side came off pretty easily, but the side that I put a little bit too much glue on didn't come out as easily. So I had to gently pull it so I wouldn't pull the lace. And there is a lot of product there, so it does appear a little bit grayish. So next time I definitely won't put as much of the spray on that side. Now I know. See, we're learning. So here I'm literally just going in on my edges again. Look, with these installs, literally, like, for me, baby hair is the hardest part. Recreating the baby hairs the stylist did, it's like a real struggle. So I had noticed the gray area, so I went in with like a little foundation powder and I put some on my lace to make it look a little bit less gray so that it blends a little bit. It kind of worked. I don't know.
Way better though.
Oh, thank God.
Why do you be hot combing and get wires on your head?
I didn't know how else I'm supposed to hot comb it.
On a mannequin head?
Well, how was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that?
I comb on your head when I'm already done hot combing it. Just to finish the finishing touches.
Oh, I always see you hot comb my head, so that's why I just do it.
I hot comb it after your head after. It's always pre-hot combed already before I put it on.
Oh. Man, I didn't know that. I just sit there to get my hair done. Okay, how does it look now?
Better.
Okay.
Now it looks like someone who did their hair. It's not a stylist, but they would put effort into it.
But I'm trying. But here I'm showing you guys how long the hair is. Wet, like completely drenched, this hair comes up to my waist. Like I said, it is 24 or 26 inches, so it is pretty long, very, very full. But yeah, guys, this is my finished look. I'm going in and fixing my baby hairs again, but I just wanted you guys to see. So this is after I put the water on it, but this dries very quickly. So again, it's full, the curls are popping. Thank you guys so much for watching me do my first closure wig install. If you want to see more, comment down below, and thank you for watching. See you guys next time.